to narrate this show project presentation to help hopefully clarify it for you. What you're going to do is you're going to create a presentation of the show that you've picked for your show project. You've been completing activities about it throughout the semester, and then you're going to make a presentation at the end of the semester that your classmates can see. So for this presentation, you'll be making a sales pitch about your show. How or why is it good television? How why does it fit the target audience? How and why is it good in terms of formal elements, the format, the audio, the visual, the editing, sound, things like that. How and why is it a good narrative? What's the narrative structure, etc. Basically, you want to sell your show to your fellow classmates who are now TV connoisseurs. So your goal is to make everyone in the class want to watch the season of the show in which you're presenting. Use all of the content of your previous show project activities, which you can see outlined in the due dates calendar, to build your presentation. So you shouldn't be starting from scratch. Instead, this presentation should be a culminating report of your work during the whole show project activity sequence throughout the semester. So the format here is a 5-minute PowerPoint presentation of 20 slides, which must automatically forward after 15 seconds, so 4 slides per minute. This is fairly easy to create in PowerPoint, which is on all the computers on campus, and you can usually get a PowerPoint pretty easily. So don't be afraid of PowerPoint if you've never used it. Consult with your other classmates to see what they've done with PowerPoint. If you just play with it for a few minutes, you'll be able to figure it out. You must sync an audio file with the presentation that narrates each slide with your voice. Now, there's various ways of doing that, and we'll talk about that. What's optional here is including music or video clips. That part is actually not required, but you do need to be able to record your narration of your own voice talking about each slide. And of course, as you can imagine, 15 seconds per slide, you can't talk more than 15 seconds on each slide. So obviously that goes along with that. So what's also required here is a narration draft and a peer review. A draft means you're just going to type up the text of what you're going to say when you record your voice for this presentation. So you do need to submit that early. That will be in week 13's discussion. You're going to post it in the discussion board as a file. You're just going to say, here's my draft for the show. Have fun reading it. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. This isn't your final version. It's just your preliminary draft that your peers can read and give you feedback on. And then by week 14, you're going to start getting this feedback. Okay, you're going to start reading at least 2 other people's submissions, so you're required to read 2 other submissions and give feedback to other students. And here's what you're going to answer. You're going to tell whoever you've read their submission, do you have any unanswered questions after you finish reading the draft, and what are they? What did you like about the draft? What sections are confusing to you? How and why? Ask your classmates questions that would help you to make sense of the section. Where would you like to know more? Again, ask questions. And does the person actually engage in a full analysis of the show, and how and why is it good? Including analysis of the formal elements, narrative structure, cinematography, mise en scène, editing, sound, etc. Where and how do you want to know more about this type of analysis? So have they done that to your satisfaction? And as far as technical support, I don't want you to feel like technical support is keeping you from having fun with this presentation. There are several methods for recording and syncing narration, including the record narration feature within PowerPoint. So that's pretty simple, but if you'd rather use another way, if you'd like help, use the Show Project Technical Support Discussion Board. That's a long name, but it's just a discussion board I've set up to discuss with other students the types of software and computer technology they're using to make their presentations. So talk with each other, find out how you guys are doing it, offer help, ask for help. I'm sure a lot of you have all kinds of software that you can use for things like this. You can consult with the instructor as well, with me, but often your classmates will be the most up-to-date with the type of technology you have access to on campus or home. I have a Mac at home, I have a PC in my office, I use different methods for different things, and I'm happy to help you, but again, your fellow students might have the most specific things that are available for you on whatever device you are using. So I hope this clarifies what's expected in the presentation. Again, check the due dates calendar because that tells you everything you need to know about what you're doing with your show project in the activities throughout the semester, as well as when the presentation is due. Good luck!